Next, we'll create the repository that reads the product list and single product from fakestoreapi.com. First, create the product repository class. Since product repository is a class that consists only of functions that call API, there is no need to create multiple instances. So I'll make it a singleton. To do this, we'll make the constructor a private constructor. Next, create the static final variable underscore instance of the product repository type and assign the product repository instance created by the private constructor. Next, create the static instance getter of type product repository and assign an underscore instance to it. Since we are calling the remote API, we import the HTTP package and alias it as HTTP. Next, declare an authority variable of a string type and assign fakestoreapi.com. We named it authority because the URI constructor we'll use later calls the base URL authority. Now let's create a getProduct function that retrieves the product list information from fakestoreapi.com. The getProduct function is an async function that returns a picture of a product list type. Create the try catch block and rethrow the error in the catch block. This means that the error is thrown back to the caller of getProduct. In the app we will create later, we plan to do more sophisticated error handling. For now, we'll focus more on Redux middleware. In the try block, first create the URL variable of URI type and assign the created URI instance using the HTTPS named constructor of URI. Give authority an encoded path product as argument of URI.https constructor. Next, the HTTP get function is called and the URL is given as an argument. Return value is stored in response variable of http.response type. Data is stored in response.body in string format. Convert JSON string into list type data using JSON decode function of .convert library. Create the product list data using the map function of the list and store it in the product variable. At this time, we convert individual JSON data into product instance using the product.fromJSON function we created in the product model. Return product of product list type. Next, we'll create the getProduct function that retrieves a single product information from fakestoreapi.com. The getProduct function is an async function that receives an integer type ID as an argument and returns a product type future. Create the try catch block and in the catch block rethrow the error just like in getProduct. In the try block, first create a URL variable of URI type and assign the created URI instance using the HTTPS named constructor of URI. Give authority and an encoded path as argument of URI.https constructor. In the case of getProduct, the ID passed as an argument is included in the unencoded path because ID must be passed as a route parameter. Next, the http.get function is called and the URL is given as an argument. Return value is stored in response variable of http.response type. Convert response.body into map type data using JSON decode function and save the result into JSON data variable. Using the product.fromJSON function we created in the product model, convert JSON data to product instance, store it in the product variable, and return the product.